So there is my current list of things to get this fired up. Wait, we can mark one off. Where's my marker? Writing tools. Wrong drawer. So we can mark one thing off because I just finished the exhaust. It's temporary, it's straight piped. Because I don't have all the stuff to make the mufflers work on it, and I need to start it. So that's just a cheap stainless steel kit that I bought for this, I don't know, a year ago when I bought the truck, and had it on there for whenever it ran. We got the new Speed Engineering headers on, and I've got reducers there from 3-inch to, I think that's 2.5-inch pipe. But whatever, we got those mocked in so we can start her up. It's a little, you know, stupid shit going on here. I think these were $2 a piece at Rural King. I bought 4 of them, and I had used 2 and I had 2 more. So I was just like, let's make something work. I'm gonna get ready to put the drive shaft in. Got the engine up on top dead center. I'm gonna prime it again before I stab the distributor in it and start doing everything else. But while I'm underneath here, I think the only thing left under here is to put the drive shaft in. Pinion seal leak repaired. Did notice a drip in the transmission at the linkage. So I got a drip right there. I'm gonna have to figure out how to seal that up. So I'll have to do some research. This means I'll probably lose more transmission fluid again. That's fun, but whatever. Wrap the fuel lines so they don't take the heat from that exhaust. Yeah, let's get the drive shaft in it and go from there. It's transmission in neutral, just to see if I can get this lined up proper. There we go. Perfect. All right, looks like the torque specs on these straps are 15 to 18. We're giving them 18. More's better, right? All right. Another thing checked off the list. Getting worn out today. Okay, before I get back into this, putting stuff in, I want to do a little cleanup. She got dirty sitting outside. Just make it look decent. Hit that with a little more paint. So I know earlier I put the exhaust in, I used the straight pipes. Well, then I found a couple of fittings, and they're not exactly what I want, but I wanted to put the mufflers on it. The thing's going to be probably pretty loud. I got to break it in for 20 minutes, 30 minutes in the shop. I'm not trying to piss off the neighbors. So here I'm going to put my Flowmaster FX back on there, rig them up. They'll work. So I'm pretty sure I state in every video this is redneck stuff. So we rednecked some exhaust in. I could have left the straight pipes, but I wanted the mufflers on it. I might need to fix that tip a little bit. But anyway, this is for startup. it'll get the job done. All right, should. I'm gonna take it in somewhere and have it run back here and dump out right before the axles at some point. But for now, we just want to get her started. Hopefully we're gonna fire on it tomorrow. I already primed the engine when it was on the stand, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it again and then stab that distributor in. Don't forget to add some assembly lube to the gear on the distributor. Now it's time to get the pretty new valve covers on it with some new Felpro gaskets. And let's get that distributor cap put back on with the plug wires, and we're going to put a little dielectric grease in each boot. We need some sparkles. I'm going to stab some of that down each of the spark plugs boots. I have a day job. I usually leave the house before 5 a.m., usually home right about 4:30 in the afternoon. I go change, I come out and I work in the shop. This is wearing me out. I've been doing this every day for quite a while, and weekends too. I'm ready to be done with this one and drive it. I need a country cruise in this thing. Let's get this 1-inch phenolic spacer on and put the old Edelbroken 1406 off the old motor back on it. Now I'm going to put the radiator in it. Those 3-inch spacers I made to raise that radiator up really helped out a lot. Then I'm going to put in the transmission cooler lines. I had to notch the bottom around my 3-inch risers for the fan shroud. And I'm still using zip ties to hold that radiator in for now. I did buy some aluminum flat bar. I'm going to have to fab up something to hold it in, but it'll work. Well, that's a wrap on this stage of the build. We're one step closer to getting this thing back on the road. And I'm officially out of zip ties. If you enjoyed the gears and grease today, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button down below to help the garage grow. And if you want to see the rest of the build, click down here for the others. Cheers.